The police is not a party to the matter. At the tribunal, appeal court, and Supreme Court level, the judgment of the Supreme Court, which is the final court, expunged the military. The military was a first respondent in the case, in the matter. The police was the fifth respondent. The Supreme Court said these people are not necessary parties in the case, and that independence is that the military and the police have never been part of the election matters. So how can I come here and be wasting my time and be discussing? It's Mr.
Olayinka, you've not answered my question. The question is this, Mr. Olayinka, is the fact that the military was allegedly to be used in that election to manipulate the exercise.
The military that they said...
It described, just let me land with the question. It described some of the officers that were used at using the purple armband, which Dr. Aluko also affirmed.
The military that they said... Is
it also a lie?
Listen, the military can decide to indict itself.
No, is it also a lie, Mr. Olayinka?
It is a lie. The military can decide to indict itself. That is their business.
Even the report of the military is a lie.
The military can also make report about itself. Listen, there was an election. There were observers, local and international. This is the report of the United States government on this election. And this is what they said. And U.S. Embassy and international observer assessed that the process was credible and efficient, and that the security forces collaborated effectively in providing a safe environment free of major incidents. This is what the United States government said. So,
all right, that's the document there.
This is the document
from the United States.
So, if the United States government applauded the military can, for its own political reasons, but for the political expedient of this time, decide to indict itself. That is their business.
Okay, all right. Let me quickly allow Dr. Aluko to respond to some of the things that you said. He has touched on your integrity as a person. He has touched on the some of the things that you have told us that they are not true.
Sheol, thank you very much. I want to say that this young man is highly misinformed. He joined the race. He didn't even know anything about what we are talking about. Was I not the one that was allowing him to enter Fayoshe's room when he was with Adeyeye? And let me tell you one basic fact. I didn't collect any money from Adeyeye. What's he talking about? I was the leader of the primaries for Fayoshe, while Adeyeye was consensus. So what am I doing with him? Adeyeye is like a brother to me. So if he didn't work with us, he's coming to meet us, and he's saying this. He was the one writing classic with Ogele before, and he can't even have a first degree, and he's talking rubbish. All right, let me finish. 13 years HOD in University of Ekiti. And not only that, my graduates are everywhere. I am a retiree of Ekiti. I did not face I did not get one single question.
How true are some of the evidences you brought forward?
I want to
because he has fingered them.
I also want to now tell the whole Nigerians that if you look at what he is saying, he's not addressing the issue. He was never there. He was never there.
All right.
When I'm in the bedroom of Fayoshe, these people are not even in the sitting room. They are in the compound.
Let's bring back one of the persons that you talked about that was there, that according to you, that gave the money. Dr. Ifeanyi Uba, I understand that he's reconnecting with us from Ghana. Thank you that you are joining us again, Dr. Uba. You were said to have given $2 million at your residence, in your office. Tell us, is this true?
Sorry, please. So I want you to know that I personally called in this program. Nobody called me. I called because I have my fans that called me over here in Ghana telling me about the kind of crash that is going on in their program. And I called, so let it be on point that I am the one that made the call, not that Senate called me. And I called again, second time, to know what he is talking about, because clear conscientious accusation. I don't get scared of anything. But the point I want to create is that someone coming to cry to Nigerians, telling Nigerians to find you bad, you should have respect for my name. And you should know that I don't get scared of issues. Okay?
All right. I would quickly love to ask, just a moment, Dr. Uba.
Please.
Just a moment.
I repeat.
All right. I would like to ask you this question. Where is your residence in Abuja?
I live in 19B Katsina Alakri 20.
Is that the
My summer Abuja.
Okay. Where is the office, rather, Dr. Uba? In Abuja?
My office is in Oguda Close in Abuja, yes, sir.
At the NNPC Towers?
I don't have office in NNPC Tower.
He has what about Kadu? He has in NNPC Towers. It was at NNPC Towers.
The man has said he doesn't.
All right.
Okay.
So I want to know, in NNPC Towers, I don't have office. I need to tell me, was it in the car?
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Oba.
I want to know.
Okay. You know, he said you have an office at NNPC Towers. And that's why the transaction took place.
He's the biggest player
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Oba, for talking to us. At least.
No, don't thank me. I need to talk to him.
All right. He's here. He can hear you.
No, you have to protect me too.
All right. No, he can hear you.
Tell me where.
Go ahead. Here is here. You have cleared your name. You have cleared what you have said. He's here. If you can ask him one question.
I'm interested in following the program, please.
Okay.
Dr. Oba, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. What I'm saying is that he's here.
Unfortunately, I'm not watching the screen. I'm out of the country.
But you can hear what he's saying. You can ask him a question if you like.
Please.
No. Protect me.
Yeah, Mr. Aloko, please, can you tell Nigerians where I get iron fire? Have you ever met me in Ekiti State?
Not in Ekiti. I was talking about Abuja, and I was in the company of Right Honorable Femi Bamishile with Ayo Fayose.
I met Ayo Fayose once in my house with his wife. He came to my house with his wife.
That was the second meeting. That was after that. That was after that. And I could tell you what the wife said. I could tell you what the wife said when he entered your house.
What?
I could tell you what the wife said when he entered your house, because when we were joking about it, the wife now said that if you entered Ifeanyi Uba's house, the likelihood that you forget about God is there, because it was tastefully furnished. That was when we were joking about it. So I know what I am saying, but that is not even the issue. The issue is military.
All right.
It's not. The issue is military.
All right. We have to continue with the conversation now. Thank you so much, Dr. Oba, for talking to us. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Dr. Oba. We have to go now. Thank you so much.
All those documents are very valid.
Okay.
All those, because I was the secretary then. Even I am the secretary. We have cases in court. But if you are calling me former secretary, okay, for purposes of this exercise, let us assume so. But we are in court. Our next sitting is 18th of February. But the issue is this. All those documents are valid. And not only that, are you now saying that the military people are foolish people, indicting themselves for a lieutenant colonel or colonel rank?
All right. Could it be a mistake on your part that you're mentioning somebody else in the Ubas? There are a lot of Ubas.
I said it was Chris Uba that was in Ekiti. Why should I not know them?
He was there physically
in Ekiti. Yes,
okay.
Physically in Ekiti. So I know that.
Ifeanyi Uba is the person you were talking about.
We met. Ifeanyi did not come to Ekiti. Okay. But let's leave that, because I know what I am saying, and if we can always cross-check. We can always cross-check.
How do we cross-check?
I mean, if you have another, I mentioned somebody now, so if you can get the person, it will now tell you whether I'm lying or I'm not lying. But the issue is that when this whole thing was happening, he was nowhere to be found.
All right. Another person, Senator Buruji Kashamu, said he did not give a dime to Ayodele Fayose.
No, Senator Buruji can now say that, because the relationship is very simple. He cannot deny me. He cannot say that. No.
People have denied. Everybody are denying.
Why are you saying that you are not there? You are not there. When we were talking about the primaries, we were talking about primaries, we were talking about getting hold of the party, we were talking about the Southwest Party.
Okay.
And we were meeting, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
We were meeting at Ijebubo. And not only that, not only were we meeting at Ijebubo, the other state chairmen were there, and Honorable Makojola Ogudipe refused to join us. So I was the one standing in for Honorable Makojola Ogudipe, because he was the one that did a press interview and called Ayo Fayose a pathological liar.
All right, just a moment. You mentioned something, Dr. Aluko. I want to ask Mr. Leary here. Is it true that some people vowed with the Bible on oath with Dr. Ayodele Fayose about getting appointments in the relationship with him that you are privy to?
You see, if anybody is coming here to say all that,
You are aware now.
listen now.
Maybe you have called me 3-4 times.
Listen now. Listen, when you were talking, I did not interrupt
About
you.
this matter?
Yes.
Listen, when you were talking, I did not interrupt you.
That's why you could not talk about the evidences.
Look at this man. When he was talking, I did not interrupt him.
All right, go ahead.
When people come here to say all sorts of things like this, I feel ashamed. But are we like this in Ekiti? Is it the way we are in Ekiti? Also, being governor of Ekiti has become, I want to be governor, you want to be deputy, you want to be chief of staff. And if I don't get to be deputy, the state should come down. He has come here.
Is it true? No. Is it true?
Now, I'm telling you that some of these things are just political makeups.
So it's not true that there were
Because
people who
I can also tell you
swore
that
an oath.
I can also come here to tell you that certain things were done because all of us, you were not there. Were you there? Okay, he said certain things happened. One thing that we should also put at the back of our mind is this: if this man was made chief of staff, we won't be here discussing this.
I told him I don't want his appointment.
Listen now.
Because the Ekiti project that we talked about, he was not following the Ekiti project. He was calling himself the head of opposition. Is it the national chairman of PDP? Or is it the national PRO of PDP? Or is it the chairman of governors forum?
Okay.
Is it the chairman of governors forum?
How would Dr. Aluko be chief of staff, bring food to the table of the people? You see, these people are selfish. He's a selfish person. He has come here to also say that I don't have qualification in journalism and everything. I don't care. You understand? But this man that is here, we know, as I do, everybody knows in Ekiti how he was sacked from EXU.
I said I was not sacked.
Everybody knows in Ekiti how many students of EXU that were expelled because he gave them fake admission, fake certificate.
This man don't, because you have never passed. Let me clear that.
This person that is here,
let me clear that. Let me clear that.
Allow him to
respond. This person that is here knows how his family is now. He's not even a family person now.
All right. Allow him to respond.
I'm not even addressing the issue. He's addressing the package.
Respond to.
Let me tell you one basic thing.
Did you address the person by
when this man was saying all sorts of things? It's a very clear issue. When you are talking about UNAD, if you are not, you cannot bring somebody into UNAD and give that person certificate in UNAD. The worst is I will teach that person 2 courses in a session. And there are about 16, 17 lecturers. And you are talking about 4-year program. And you are talking about admitting people into the university. I cannot generate
How was he removed from UNAD?
I was not.
Were you removed?
I was not.
Are you still a lecturer?
Yes. No, I'm not a lecturer. I'm what do you call it now?
A visiting lecturer?
No.
You resigned?
I resigned when you are a retiree of UNAD. What do you call it? A retiree of UNAD? A retiree.
Okay.
I'm on pension.
Okay.
And I'm paying my pension. Yes.
All right.
Presently.
When was the last time you got your pension?
This month.
How much is your pension?
They paid me 114.
Okay. Pension of EXU, even salary of EXU workers has not been paid this month. So it was the only person that received pension.
All right. Just a moment.
My phone is there. I will show you
salary of pension.
I contested for 2011 House of Rep. With what? I contested again with what?
Just a moment.
So what is he talking about?
Just a moment, Dr. Aluko. You allow me to ask him this question. What are the thoughts of Dr. Fayose, the governor of Ekiti, about these very damning revelations?
You are the one that is talking about damning revelation. You can say a revelation is damning when the revelation is coming from a credible person.
Why is this man saying this?
Let me talk now.
You was the one that was flattering people with classic. How can he be saying that he wants to talk?
40 minutes.
Why?
You see,
why is he
damning
saying
revelation
that? I told
somebody
you
who
that
went to
I am a
tribunal to give evidence.
Why are you saying this?
Damning revelation
Are you now
from
saying
a
that the party
criminal,
was not right?
from a perjurer who should be in jail. This person,
you are doing the job of your guy.
This person,
and don't let me join issues with you.
If he had been made chief of staff,
and it is very funny.
If he had been made chief of staff, he would have also been doing the same job I'm doing
issue of
today
chief of staff is not what we're talking about.
I said, what are the thoughts of Governor Fayose on this?
Governor Fayose is not moved. Because one, let me tell you.
If it's not moved,
Listen.
why is he talking about all these
now.
things?
Look at him.
Why is he talking about all these things?
Allow him to land.
Because
When he's disparaging me,
because he
Just a
knows
moment.
your person.
why are you saying
knows
I should
that-
allow him?
Just a moment.
He knows that when the price is right.
I left.
We have
I
to
left
talk one after the other.
to go.
We have to talk one after the other. One
I
after the
defend
other.
my guy-
So that
guy-
people can
guy-
understand what you were saying.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mr. T.K. Waluko is the only pensioner in Exu that has received
Tell
pension
me
this
about
month.
the thoughts of
Congratulations.
Governor at your
Governor
father's
Fauci is not moved because in 2003, Governor Fauci defeated an incumbent governor. There was no military issue. 2010, 2009, Governor Fauci assisted former Governor Segun Oni. He assisted former Governor Fayemi to become governor. 2014, he removed another incumbent governor. They come here and talk about military. Was he also the military that made sure that APC was defeated in the presidential, senatorial, House of Rep, House of Assembly election in the state last year? Was he also the military?
Right.
So
Can I react
the governor, listen, the governor is not moved. Again, I've said this and I want to say it again. I want to put it on record. It is only when you are getting issues like this from a credible person. Listen,
If he's still going on that,
when a man,
please,
when a man stood,
I will not
when a
agree.
man stood by
Because
himself
the facts are right there.
All right.
on November 12th.
Why is he
Mr.
telling
Lanka,
lies against
Mr.
my
Lanka,
person?
on
Mr.
November
Lanka,
12th.
And why
just
is
a
he
moment,
joining
just a
into
moment,
me?
on
just a
November
moment,
12th.
I
just a
said
moment.
what happened
Hold on,
in
hold on,
2014 was a coup.
Listen to me.
It was
Listen
not
to
an
me.
election.
Gentlemen,
It was a coup. So why are you now
listen to
talking
me.
rubbish?
Gentlemen, you listen to me. Dr. Aluko, I'll give you 1 minute to give your last word, and I'll give you 1 minute so that we can round up now. Mr. Olayinka, give you 1 minute. Go ahead. Give your
Because you
thoughts.
have allowed
You
him
see,
to be.
my 1 minute will be 1 minute. And I want to say it here. Everything this man has come here to say was born of personal vendetta. And I want to maintain it again. It was because he was not made, if he had been made chief of staff, he would probably have been the one talking on behalf of Governor Fauci today. And if tomorrow he is made chief of staff to Governor Fauci, he will come back here to say that because he has come here to debunk, he has come here to debunk
The 1
what he
minute
said
is
or
over.
not.
The 1 minute is over.
Yes,
Dr. Aluko,
so
your
I am
final
not
words.
one.
1 minute,
I am
please.
not like that, and I'm saying this because I want to deepen our democratic structure. I am saying this because I want everybody to know and for it to be on record and to purge myself. So it's not for them to offer me. They have offered. I've turned them down. So if he's now talking about appointment, what's appointment got to do with me?
Thank you so
And
much.
the other issue is that what I've presented to Nigerians today is the truth and nothing but the truth.
Thank you so much.
Because I don't have anything to gain.
Dr. Tope Aluko, a former PDP secretary in Ekiti State, bringing all these evidences forward, and of course, media aid to Governor Dele Fayose, Mr. Larry Olayinka. Many thanks, gentlemen, for coming on the program. Well, we've been talking about the EkitiGate, the role of the military, and that's our show. It's a special edition of the program. In case you're wondering why we stood this long. My name is Sean Kimale on behalf of the team. Bye for now.